Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. It's Reselling Paula here. It is Sunday bear with me a second guys, 26th of November, and this is my sales update for the last about 10 days here. I've got 15 sales to go through and show you what I have actually sold over the last 10 days or so. Makes a change from doing a haul video, trying to do a few different things. I feel that people might just get bored with me doing haul videos, although I do enjoy doing them. I thought a sales update might be a little bit better for a change. So anyway, without further ado, I'll just jump in and show you what I sold. Hopefully I will remember what I paid for items, just to give you an idea. If you've visited my channel before, you'll know that I'm a full-time reseller. If you haven't, hello, my name's Sam. I go under the name of Reselling Polly. I am a full-time reseller on eBay now. I've just given up a full-time job and gave up uni a year ago, and this is my only income now. So yeah, thoroughly enjoying it. So I hope I can help with any, give a little bit back to the community with regards to helping people who are just starting out in reselling, and what sort of stuff you can pick up and what money you can get. So anyway, enjoy. So the first one is this Fisher Price Beat Bow Bright Beats Dance and Move. God, that's a mouthful. I think you'll have seen this in a haul video. I picked it up from a small charity shop that I don't go that often, but they have a Hermes drop-off next door in the shop. So if I ever go that way and I'm dropping off at Hermes, I will always pop in. It's a community charity and it's run by the local community to raise funds for their area. So I always like to give to funds like that, as well as the big chain charity shops. So anyway, I went in and all the toys, shoes, and I think that all the clothing was £1 on this day. So I picked this little dude up. He cost me £1. I wasn't quite sure whether he'd make any money, but I thought for £1, he's Fisher Price. When I got home and did a bit of research on him, I found out that he does actually go for quite good money, this one. There is two different ones. There's this one, which is the more sought after one, and then I think there must be like a newer version. And the feet are slightly different. They've got different buttons on the feet. Down here, if I can show you, the feet are quite different on the newer one. But yeah, he was £1 and sold for, I think he went for £12.99. I think I took an offer because sales were a bit slow that week. So I think I took an offer on him, yeah. So I just showed him lighting up, and he sort of like dances and does different things. So yeah, so everything you see is minus postage. Obviously, I charge a standard £3.50 postage for most of my items. Obviously, if they're heavier than 2 kilos, then they go for more money. But that's that one. Next we have this, it's like a corduroy navy blue skirt from East. Beautiful skirt, maxi skirts, always go really, really well, maxi skirts. And this went for £21.99 plus postage on top. I think it owes me a maximum, I would say, of about £4, but I've got a feeling it was £1.99, but no more than £4. So yeah. So that was a good sale. This I've had for absolutely ages. Had it all through the summer months, and I probably had it for near on a year now. This it was new with tags. It was next. It was a size 18s, but it was a very short jumpsuit, and obviously with it being a size 18s. It would only appeal to a certain age group. Well, I would have thought so anyway. So, but because it was new with tags, I thought I would pick it up. I think it only cost me £1, maybe £2. Not much more than that. And yeah, got £16.99 for it. So I don't really know what else I can say about that. It was nice. It was like a lacy design. It was actually very nice. But it was, but like I say, it was very short, very short shorts. So sometimes that'll limit your people that want to buy your stuff. So this is one of my things that I love to sell more than anything else. It's vintage bedding. Vintage children's bedding is my favourite of all. Holly Hobby, one of the most favourite. And this is sold for £24.99. It was an actual bedspread, this, that I picked up. I've never seen a bedspread before, but it did have some marks on it. Don't know whether I can get them up actually on here. Just bear with me a second. Yeah, you can see there on the pants there, that that's a mark. And then further down, I think, here at the top of the broom handle, you can see marks there. And yeah, here, I think there's some marks there. But somebody still wanted to buy it, and they paid £24.99 plus the £3.50 postage, so I was quite happy with that, and I've had feedback from that, and she's happy with it, so that's all good. This I picked up from a charity shop again. Paid £1.99 for it, and it sold the day after I listed it for the full asking £24.99. These were very popular last year, these speed stacks, and it seems like there's still a demand for them this year. So it was complete with the mat. If you can get them with you can buy just the stackers, just the cups on their own, which do sell. They sell for about £10-12. But if you can get it with this mat and the instructions and stuff like that, you can get like good money. So I was absolutely made up with that for a £1.99 pickup. Quick flip on that. These were absolutely beautiful. I did pay £8 for these, but they're an extra wide calf, and that was the reason that I paid up for them. The amount of times I sell boots and get asked about the width of the calf of the boots is near on nearly every pair of boots that I have. So if you ever see any that are wide calf, pick them up because you'll sell them no problem. That being said, these are on the way back to me. I sold them to the lady, and she messaged me to say that she'd got them, and they were really nice, and they were in good, they were in the, as described, and she was made up, but they were too wide. These are really wide. I think I actually put in the measurements of these. Did I put in? Yeah, wide calf 23 inches. So I've actually put in, the measurements of the calf, but she obviously didn't measure before she bought them. So those are on the way back. She's paying for the return postage, but it aggravates me when you actually put in the size measurements and people still don't check before they buy things. So anyway, they'll be going back up. I don't think I'll have any problems selling them again, but maybe I'll try and highlight in the listing, please make sure these are very extra wide. So, because I don't want to be paying again to, paying more postage and then having them returned again. So I'll probably highlight in the listing just to make buyers aware. This was a dress from my £1 charity shop that I go to on a Sunday. They sell everything for £1. It's usually £1.99, but on a Sunday everything's £1. Jack's Vert dress. Not particularly anything special, but this brand does tend to sell. Listed at £21.99. It was a size 22, which is a good size. Any big sizes pick up because they sell really well. This sold the day after I listed it for £21.99. So for a £1 pickup, I'm really happy with that. This I've had for absolutely ages, ages and ages and ages. Get lots of watches on it. I think this must be its sixth cycle. So we've been listing it for 6 months, and it was a great big thing. It wasn't one of the small ones. It was a big one, and it smelt of vanilla, and it's really really nice. And you squeeze the legs, and it makes like honking noises and stuff. But yeah, it was really kicking around for ages. So I think I took a best offer for £7 on that. Lady made me an offer, and I thought, yeah, I'll just take it, just get rid of it. I was just glad to see the back of it. So yeah, that's gone off to its new home. This was a lovely, lovely jumper, really super, super soft. The background's not very good on that. I need to get a darker background to show off my lighter colours. But yeah, but it was beautiful. Got some watches more or less straight away on this. I'd never heard of it before I picked it up, but looking on comps, it looked like it was one of those brands that was quite good. It had Angora rabbit hair in it and wool, so yeah, 16.99 on that. I think I paid £4 for that. This one I showed in my last haul video. This was a what I picked up when I went to source in a more affluent area charity shops. I did pay £8 for it, but it sold pretty quickly for 24.99, and that's gone on the global shipping program to Denmark, if I'm not mistaken. Also note that I got a few keywords in here because it's very retro Fred Perry and very sort of 90s. I put the scar mod scooter sort of thing casuals in there because that's the type of jacket that people that like that kind of era sort of wear sort of thing. So you can get some good keywords in there. You can sell those items pretty quickly. A charity shop that I go to every now and again, they have like a sale on all clothing 50p. Apart from designer, they have a section of designer clothing. Well, what they class as designer clothing, some of it I wouldn't class as designer, but they mark it up. But they're all little old ladies in there, little old dudes. They're all lovely, lovely ladies. But you can pick a bargain up in there because I don't think they research a lot of the stuff. They just put it all out for the same. And it's like a bottle green colour. So paid 50p, got 8.99 plus the shipping on top. So yeah, I'm happy with that. This is like bread and butter stuff that just keeps ticking over. So it might not be a lot of money, and yeah, I am trying to aim to get a better return. But when something's 50p and you flip it within a week for £9, and you're looking at like £7 profit there, it's like an hour's work, isn't it, for some people? £7, £6 odd an hour, £7. So yeah, that's good for me. This, I am so glad I sold this. I bought this from the car boot sale earlier this year, and his helmet that he's got here, I don't know if you can see that, it's two parts and a visor, and the front bit was missing. So this is from Thinkway Toys, and I emailed them regarding instructions because I didn't have any instructions for him. And also about his helmet, and they said, yeah, no problem. We can send you a new glass for the front, plastic. So it cost me £10, and the visor, replacement visor, cost me £10. So all in all, it cost me £20 altogether. He is listed. Somebody's got one of him dubious about sending stuff that costs a lot of money, and that is, I mean, I have to think that he only owes me £20. So if anything does go wrong, I will only be £20 out of pocket. But with the postage system, and then I fully checked him. He's been fully cleaned, new batteries, and I know he fully works. I even printed off the instructions with him and sent them in a poly bag for the new owner. So I just hope that they will be as pleased with him as I am. So But yeah, I'm always I'll be a little until I know he's got there or until I've got feedback. I will be a little bit nervous, which I think most sellers are the same. So, if it's only a £1 top that I bought and I sold it for a £10 and they're not happy and a refund, it's not too bad. But I'm always a bit hurting mouth when I sell something for this much money. So anyway, yeah, happy that he's found a new home. This is a new with tags dual like fleecy jumper. Got this from a charity shop that I was frequenting when I was in work. It was near where I work, so I used to pop in at dinner time, and yeah, just it was new with tags. Everything was all the clothing was £2 apart from the dresses, which were £3. So this cost me £2, and it sold for £24.99. Had quite a few watches on it. Has been listed for about 3 or 4 weeks. It's only its first cycle, so but yeah, so happy with that for £24.99. This is another one that I picked up from the same shop, I think, so I paid £2 for it. It has got some bobbling, which I've put in the listing and down here. But this print, this Nordic, Icelandic, these are just keywords that I've researched from other people that have sold jumpers similar. It's a vintage manta ray, which manta ray is good in itself. It does sell well. But this Nordic sort of pattern jumper at the moment is very much in. I think it's absolutely vile myself, but somebody wanted to buy it and they paid £20 for it, and it was bobbling. It's got bobbling on it, that. So I haven't had feedback from the person yet, so I'm hoping that everything will be all right with it. So, but yeah, happy with that for a £2 buy. And then my last sale of the haul today is this Philips Tea for Two. I bought this about 12 months ago. Everybody was raving about them, saying how fantastic they are, and people just buy them. And I've had it for a year, and I've had it at £30. I had it at £25. I had it at £22.99, and then I lowered it a couple of weeks ago to £19.99. I just wanted to get shut of it. I'd just had enough of it hanging around. So yeah, that sold and went off to its new home yesterday. It had its little scoop with it, really good condition. I've checked that it worked and that. So yeah, £20 paid plus £4.50 postage. Paid £3 for it from the charity shop, so I was quite happy with my return on that. So yeah. So guys, that is 15 of the sales that I have had over the last 10 days or so. Sales are okay at the moment. They've gone from being sporadic to being steady. I'm getting a steady 5 or 6 sales every day now. I'm trying to list more and more, obviously, because I'm full time now. My aim is for January to have up to 700 listings. I'm currently at 615. So setting myself targets every single day and trying to, what I aim to do is list 10 new items minimum a day and relist 10 items a day. So I'm getting 20 items every day, going back on 10 that I've relisted, 10 that are new, possibly more if I've got a big bundle of clothes and I'm in the mood and I'm photographing and everything like that, then I will do more. But minimum of 10 items new a day and then 10 relists a day. That way I get a steady tick over when stuff's ending. I'm just trying to, instead of having 50 items ending in one day, I'm going to get like 20. Obviously, you'll be selling stuff out of that, but it's not going to be as much to relist then every month. So that's my plan anyway. So anyway, thank you for staying with me, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe. Yeah, just thanks for all your support, all your comments. I really do appreciate it, and I hopefully will be back with you in the week sometime with a haul video. Got quite a lot of stock that I need to get listed, so I might do a haul before I do that. And yeah, hope you have a fantastic week this week with sourcing and with sales. And I shall speak to you soon, guys. Thank you. Bye.